Hi, I am Wangari Kemboi. I'm part of ISH, that is Ink Sisterhood, and today we have the ISH Banter. And I'll let the ladies first introduce themselves before we let you know what we'll be talking about today.
I'm Tracy. I am an Ink sister and I've been with the sisterhood for 2 years now. Hello, I'm Leslie. Ish. Eh.
Hi, Mamoyo Karaoke, aka Mamanduzi, Ink Sisterhood for the longest, since it started.
Now that you mentioned, I think I'm the newest. I've been here for a year. Yes, a year, but actively riding for a few months.
Karibu sana.
So today, let me just say, as female bikers or riders, we experience both good and bad experiences on the road. It's crazy. Sometimes we cry, sometimes we laugh, mixture of emotions. But today we want to share about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Anyway, just the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And I think we'd rather start with the good. I mean, it's a festive season, so let's share our good experiences. Who wants to go first? Anyone?
Leslie.
I don't know. I think when I was escorted by Nduthi guys from Tao to like Mombasa Road. Yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
See, to pick a story. Summarize.
Si
What happened?
walinisindikisha.
How are you? Mbona
Si
walikusindikisha?
Si nilikuwa kwa bike.
What happened?
I don't know. People were like this and this on my sides, and then we went.
How did you pick them? Like, how did they pick you?
Oh, they were like, eh, and then they had jumper, so they're like, eh, and I'm like, eh, and then now we were going together. So, yeah, that was it.
It's your bike.
Maybe, probably, because it's so yeah.
Tuanza hallelujah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tracy.
I think for me, the biggest thing biking has taught me is staying in the present moment. Like you can't be thinking about your chakula kwa fridge na una ride. Lazima ukae tu hapa. And it's allowed me to meet so many amazing people and taught me the importance of community and having people that can relate to you. So it's been a good experience.
Do you have one particular story you can share?
Yeah, there's when I started riding, I posted on the group about a confidence ride. So people answered, who even answered me, and she was like, I can't come today, but I will make time next week. So she made time out of her day. I didn't know it was Amur at the time. I just thought it was some random babe just texting me. So she pulled up to my gate and I'm just like, oh my god, but isn't this babe that was on TV?
Oh,
she has the time to do a confidence ride with a complete stranger, and that's when I knew the power of a sisterhood and the power of a community. People are present for you even when you're at your day one. Yeah. So people support each other in this community. Yeah, it's been my experience.
They need to know that I got a very big cake from Art Cafe. Hawajalipa.
It is not a paid
It is not a paid partnership, but I got a really big cake courtesy of Tracy. So if you're watching, please go for those confidence rides. You never know.
I was so thankful because I was like, hey, she's taking time out of her day. Let me just say thank you.
And Mamoyo, when I joke on a mingi, Mama Nduzi. What's one of your good experiences?
I have many, that's true. You're not lying. I have many. But I think the one that touched my heart is being knocked down by a matatu. And the commercial riders, aka border borders, came to my rescue. Have you ever felt a queen? As in, all of them. They wanted to beat up the guy. They wanted to know why specifically. You know, when you're in gear, you can't tell whether this is a man or a woman. But as soon as the helmet visor goes up, to them, why did the driver not see this is a woman? Why? I think that was, for once you feel that regardless of the type of motorcycle you ride, whether you ride it for commercial purposes, for commute purposes, for travel purposes, we are one.
Yes.
That is what came out of it. We are one, and we will always stand up for each other. That was, yeah.
Ah, wow. Thank you. I have also very many experiences. I call them chronicles. Especially, actually, cages are guys in vehicles.
Yes.
So I've had instances where, you know, sometimes you're harassed by cages, but there's an instance where, especially kwa roundabout, where they actually block for you so that you're able to join, and they cheer you on, especially ladies. Encourage zile za, wow, at least you guys recognize us. And I think the latest good experience I've had, apart from being guided enough times, especially when I was a newbie, was just recently when I was not as confident. I'm still not as confident going downhill. And there's this Buddha guy who didn't have gear at all.
Oh, yeah.
Just decided to guide me. We were actually going the same direction. And he said it's okay, he'll keep at my pace. Do you know we went from Bunyala to Outer Ring Road, pamoja, him blocking me, guiding me, and he was going a totally different direction until we parted ways. And I don't even know his name, didn't even know his name. So for me, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yani, haulijui, but the fact that I have a bike, as in, ile tu umesema, no matter the CC, we are all the same, as in, tuko in the same community. So for me, that has been a very good experience. Plus, just guys coming through. Enough times you'll post in our WhatsApp group, hey, nimekwama, who can come through for me? And you see guys who are totally strangers coming through for you. So I don't know if I've locked anyone out. Now we can move to the bad. Najua pia ni mingi. Ni mingi. And easy sana sana cages, but it's okay. We forgive you. But bad experiences. I think I'll start with my first fall, because for me that was the worst experience, I guess. And it was during my first group ride. And I wasn't at a high speed, I think between 40 and 50. And this guy suddenly got into my lane and slowed down. Hey, I think that was in Ruaka. I wasn't very conversant with the brakes, so I did the back brake. Hey, my bike danced. I think I saw myself moving in slow motion. And as a friend of mine, Michelle, says, niliachilia a bike like a ballerina. And I was like, ah. I was down. And it was my first fall. Trust you me, I was really, really shaken. Thank God for gear, by the way. Near God, I only had a scratch and the side mirror, a break. And some two guys who actually joined us from out of nowhere will come to Saidia. So it was bad and good. And after that, I didn't ride for a whole month because of Kuogopa. But I still rode to Karura to plant the trees because that was the mission. And back home. But hey, let me tell you, hata siku hizi when I see a car stopping, naanzanga kusimamia huko. Because I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
It was a really bad experience for me, being the first group ride. Yes. I'm still overcoming. Yeah. It's okay. So anyway, that was my bad experience. Ni mingi lakini I'll start. Oh, let me just say, pia watu wa gari kubwa, Prados, Pajeros. Let's share the road. By the way, you have munanitoanga kwa barabara sana. In fact, I have a ponytail to show I'm a lady. Be gentle. Yeah.
There I support you. There's something about, especially when they're black.
Yes.
The black ones. There's something. No, the car. When the car is black.
Yes,
the Pajero ones, the black ones.
Okay.
Yes. It is a black Pajero, black V8. Those ones. And then it gets worse when they put those lights. What are they called? The ones that flicker on the bumper. Now, they have, to me, I have classified them above Subaru. Subaru used to be here, number one. Now, this black V8s, these black VXs, all those ones have overtaken Subaru. When I see it and I see those lights flicker, I know. Trouble. He doesn't know the road. He will go on the curb, he will go on the island, he will come to your lane, he will not give way, he will throw you a walkie-talkie.
Hey. Please give way.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually moved like an ambulance. And then it...
Yeah. Bad experiences. Sasa umeshatuanzishia. Tuambie moja. Mimi nishasema ama that was your sharing. Hiyo kutolewa kwa barabara pia.
Hiyo imekuja tu. Hiyo imekuja tu. I've had more good experiences than bad experiences, I must say. So that's positive. Thank you to our Kenyans. But there are those ones that, yeah. Going back to the one where I was rescued by commercial riders. Aki, matatus. I know you're in a class of your own. Like, we won't group you with Subarus, VXs, and anybody else. You're in a class of your own. But there's something about matatu seeing a two wheels. All of a sudden, he was moving at a very good pace, keeping to his lane. Kitu inamuasha tu. Amekuingia, mara sijui like that particular incident, there was traffic going on one side and coming towards Kawangware, there was no traffic. So all the riders were on this other, like in the middle, not lane splitting because there's no traffic on this other side. And I think the guy just thought, hey, there are too many riders passing. So, kama huko hakuna watu, let me join them. He swerved and got me. Road rage. I shall never repeat what happened that day, but yes.
You were mad?
I was mad. I was uncontrollable because I felt like he just decided one of us has to go down. Unfortunately, it was me, but we were many. Yeah, that was bad.
Pole sana. Mlilipa alikulipa ama
hakunilipa.
Okay.
Tulilipishana tu on the seat.
Okay, sawa.
Kaguza yangu ni kaguza yako.
We do not advocate for violence, by the way.
No,
but
we
get,
do not.
Yeah, but we get the point.
Yeah.
For me, I was also hit by matatu. I was going to fuel my bike actually, and then meet someone at the hub. And there was a gaping pothole because the road was being constructed. And this guy, he left an empty road akihepa hii pothole. So I'm behind him like, let me pass this guy and enda wapi. So I speed up, he's behind me, anakuja, then he rams into me on the side. I was at slow speed, I think 40, because I started slowing down. He almost hits another car because he went into the other lane. And then there were two cars after that, so he caused traffic. Akihepa tu shimo. And it wasn't even that big. So then I'm wondering, can you want to kill me? Do I need to? What's the problem? So he's like, hey, pole madam. Other people in cars, wakashuka kwanza kumpigia kelele, because now he almost had a head-on collision with other cars. So by the time I was leaving there, I was at the end of the oncoming lane, like mwisho kabisa, trying to hepa this guy. And the more I hepa him, the more he was turning. So I was wondering, Kwani, what's going on? And there's no one else on the other side. The road was completely clear. Empty, it was just a pothole. So nikaona tu badala kusumbuana, because I wasn't hurt. I continued, did what I needed to do. Then I came back home, and the next day I was going to work. So I prepared for work and I went to work. So nothing happened. It wasn't that bad, but at least
but still it's it's not.
But it taught me patience and nafu pia some people too. Acha tu matatu yende. Keep your distance. Kaa ako nyuma, accelerate utoke tu hapo. You never know, that a bit unpredictable. Yeah.
Me yangu hata sijui. Anyway, it was my first long ride alone. I was going home. And so naendesha mwea, tumeenda 250. Then, you know, Nigerian movies, how something appears and then disappears. So a donkey appears and forgets to disappear. So now I ram on that. And that thing keeps on going, and I'm like, yo, I don't have a headlight. Like, it's Isha Enda. Like, so yeah, like, that was weird. Scary, but weird.
You got home safely, hopefully.
Yeah. I didn't have a headlight, so I had to carry it in my bag.
Oh, at least you stopped and picked it.
Yeah, the donkey didn't, so
Someone had to pick it.
Someone to pick it.
yeah.
Someone had the donkey food.
Yeah, I'm sorry to that donkey.
Thank you. You've heard our stories, whether there are so many. It's just that if we got talking, I think we'll just spend the whole day here. That's true. Yes. But it's also, I mean, Meskia in between. Dear guys on the road, let's share the road, by the way. And when you see bikes, by the way. Tunataka tu kufika where we're going to. So yes, that is all from us today. Do have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thanks. Please subscribe. Come on, just subscribe.
Yes.
Yes. Hit the button, kabisa. Apa.
And the bell right next to it.
And the bell. Subscribe. So, bye-bye.
Ta-da.